translation device the captain had invented. Word into action, translating the words into words he could understand. "Hey, you look cute," a mechanical voice whispered into his ear. "Can I get your number?" I said this might be the worst fiction I've ever read. So, have you ever wanted to be a duck? No? Okay, have you ever wanted to be a detective? No? Really? Too bad. Today we're going to be playing Duck Detective and the Case of the Secret Salami. Please don't ask me why I bought this game. I have no idea. I just saw it on the Nintendo eShop and I thought that looked good. So we're playing it today. I have no expectations, but all I know is I'm a duck and I'm a detective, and that's good enough for me. If this is your first time here, welcome to Save Slot Pool. I post gameplay videos every couple of weeks. The games can be funny, cute, weird, or a little spooky. Whatever looks fun to play. So if you're into that, feel free to subscribe.
Life wasn't easy. I was a freshly divorced duck.
Oh,
not able to
okay.
pay next month's rent.
Okay, so we're poor.
Not that I had paid for it this month yet.
Yeah, we're poor. So we have our first information of this game. So we have deductions, which are a vital part of detectives' work. Okay. So with deductions, we need to find clue words by questioning persons and inspecting our surroundings. And we enter clue words into the blank spaces to solve deductions. Okay, sounds good. All right, so we have our first, well, we have two, I think. Oh no, we have our first deduction, which is the nest egg. No idea what that means. Let's actually have a look-see before we even get into this on what these pages are. So we have our list of suspects. Okay, so we're gonna be building a page of people that we think are responsible for something related to Salami. I can't remember what the title of the game was, but and then we have an inventory, of course. So we have our last bit of money, and then finally we have the map, which is useless to us now because yeah, it just seems pretty useless. I'm guessing these little yellow dots are things that we can interact with, so let's have a look, shall we?
I can't believe Anna actually filed the divorce papers.
What? Okay, so we were married and she filed divorce papers. What, so we're broke and divorced? Wow.
This fresh smell.
Oh.
Oh, sweet, spongy loaf. I won't be needing this badge anymore. I guess I can keep it as a souvenir. My new job as the duck detective isn't going any better, though.
Interesting. So it looks like we used to work with the police, I think, but now we're just on our own. We're our own detective. We don't work with any police or anything. Yeah, I think it makes sense to say we spent our last money on, because obviously we know we're pretty broke, on bread for the duck detective. Nice, that was pretty easy. All right, our phone's ringing. Let's check who's ringing us.
Hannah!
Oh.
I'm a different duck now. I haven't had a slice of bread in weeks.
Oh, wow.
You have to believe me!
Oh. Okay, that's not Anna then.
Oh. Yeah, you're speaking to the duck detective.
All right. So I think this is the case. I think we're getting on scene now.
I spent more than half of my remaining cash on the bus fare. And here I was, in front of their bus office. Some sort of rundown call center. I better crack this case, or I won't even have enough money to make it back home.
Okay. Someone's upset.
I'm staying here until I get my money back. Bear bus? Huh, more like scam bus.
Yeah, let's ask for details. Let's find out what's going on.
You, sound unhappy.
You bet I am! Their stupid buses always arrive late.
Okay.
I came back from a work trip to the west and arrived here at 3 in the morning! And they don't even want to give me a refund.
How much did you pay?
2 schmark. But that's not the point! It's about the
Fair
principle.
enough, honestly. It's about the principle. I agree, girl. Alright. Bear Bus seems to be a pretty bad company from what it sounds like. Oh, who are you? Can I talk to you? Can I go here? Does that allow me? No. Let's go inside and see what else we're working with here.
I could already tell based on her face that the receptionist was a tough one. She wouldn't make life easy for me. But I had to make my way into the office.
Yep, we so do. Okay, let's talk to her and see what she says first. Oh, I am so sorry.
I'm the duck detective. I'm here to investigate a case.
Okay.
Wow,
Do you
okay.
work here?
No.
No.
Well, then I can't let you in.
But I've been hired by someone from Bearbus.
Who hired you?
I didn't catch their name.
Listen, buddy. You better get out of here, or I'll have to call security.
There's always more to people than you might think. I should take a closer look and figure out what she's about.
Okay. Alright, so maybe there's something I can find that will allow her to let me in. It's weird that we don't know who called us though. Oh. Mug stolen. Okay. Oh. Laura? Okay. Oops. Sophie. Okay. Interesting. Let's see if we can have a read of what this says. Oh, there's another one. Birthday. Okay, so it's Sophie's birthday next Thursday. Just saying, okay? It says Laura from CS is something is way too loud. Oh, okay. I can hear her keyboard all the way to my desk. Okay. I swear to God. Wow. Okay. If someone steals my mug again, I will end them. All right. And then, yeah, this is just the suggestion box. Interesting.
These are quite mundane. I'm surprised nobody wrote something more scandalous.
So am I. But apparently it's Sophie's birthday next Thursday, so let's have a look-see here. Oh. A giraffe, cute. Okay, that literally gave us no information whatsoever. There doesn't seem to be anything else. What happens if I press this?
It's locked.
I literally just told you need to stay out.
Oh, okay, right, so yeah, we need to talk to her first. Oh, we can investigate her. Let's do that. Name tag. Windtimer? Okay, so that's her last name, but that's not her first name. My deduction is she's upset because it's her birthday and people have not remembered, which is weird considering there was a note in the suggestion box about her birthday, but we're gonna go with that. So in which case her name must be Sophie, and obviously we know her surname to be Windtimer, so let's see. Oh, correct, there we go. First deduction
I should be
done.
able to figure out what's going on with her. I need to check my notes in the deduction section.
So Sophie is feeling sad because nobody has remembered, yep, her birthday. Yeah, we got this in the bag. Nice.
Ah, that's why she's making such a face.
Yep.
I should try and cheer her up.
Okay, let's talk to her then.
You're still here?
Happy birthday.
I'm just here to wish you a happy birthday.
How did you know?
Just
my
another one of
deductions.
Duck Detective's great
Yep.
deductions.
Yep.
Anyway, that was really nice of you. No one else remembered. Can you believe it? If you know my birthday, you must have a connection to someone here. Here's
yep.
the key card to the office.
Nice. Office key card. Yep, let's grab that. I'd be so upset if people forgot my birthday though. So mad.
The stained carpets and peeling wallpaper exuded a stench of stale coffee and
Ew.
abandoned dreams. I knew I couldn't stay long, or it would rub off on me.
Now, this is the last straw! Fredderson needs to be fired!
I'll see what I can do. Who are you? Do you have a problem? If you have one, just call our damn hotline.
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, the duck detective. A client hired me to
Eugene?
investigate a case.
Let's ignore his name for now.
Why
He's Duck
didn't you
Detective
just
in my
say
books.
so? It's time we put an end to the awful lunch death. All we need to fire him is some evidence for the upper management. I'll be in my office.
First, I had to find out who works here and what their jobs are. I needed to find my client as well.
Okay.
Thankfully, I remembered the piece of paper I had in my jacket from taking notes during the call.
Alright, so I have a note. Pondering. Tricky deductions might require new perspectives. Press the down arrow to get additional guidance. Oh, we won't need that. We won't need that. We're fine. Let's have a little talk, shall we?
This is Bear Bus. How can I help you? This is the third time you're calling. I'm telling you, your ex-wife did not cancel your booking.
She, looks busy.
Okay. Alright, I guess we'll talk to her another time then. Oh, I've just been knocking over a lot of stuff in this office. Apologies, guys. Just making a little mess of your area.
It's a list of all the bus drivers. The most busy driver out of all four seems to be Petrovich.
Petrovich. Okay. So he's the one that's been driving a lot. We'll keep that in memory. What's here? Station. Okay, escargot. Brazil. Okay, I guess we're just kind of identifying the different stations.
Their buses don't go very far.
But yet they're very delayed, which doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense why the buses are quite delayed, actually. Yeah, they're having issues with the lateness, but they don't go very far. Something's not adding up. So this looks to be Salami. Am I right? Yeah, high quality. Okay, what does this say? Receipt expensive, West currency. So it's not from our current area, it looks like. Is there anything else? Spotless, good condition. Okay. This wouldn't be the bag we're looking for, is it? Because that seems kind of good, too good to be true so early on in the game, but...
That's a lot of salami.
Yeah, it's pretty weird for that to be there. Is his name Laura? It is a he, right? Or is he she? I don't even know. That's just... Custom mug. Okay. Oh. Velcro shoes. Lame. Wow. Okay. Okay. Let's talk to you then, since
I'm the only one here in the operating office. Can you imagine? I plan all the bus routes and make sure the buses are on time.
Okay.
Isn't that so cool?
Don't you have an angry customer shouting outside about the buses being late?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. Okay, so he's not very helpful, is he?
Do you have any idea who picked me to investigate?
Ah, okay.
No idea, but I'm so happy you're here.
You're
I
useless.
have a copy of your book. The early bird catches the criminal.
Oh.
Can you sign it?
Sure. Yeah, sure, go on, I'll sign it. I didn't know that we were famous and we wrote our own books, but here we are.
Yeah, I guess so.
Woo! Thanks so much, Mr. Duck Detective.
You are
I won't
welcome.
ever forget this. This will become a core memory.
Okay. Okay, so he is useless, but he is sweet and he knows who we are, so that is pretty nice.
I need to ask you some questions.
No, I'm sorry. You can't take your 12 trombones on the bus.
Oh.
What? Can't you see I'm talking to a customer? It's company policy. Nothing I can do. Goodbye.
Do you know anything about who called me here?
What are you talking about? Listen, I have a million more emails to answer, and there are 50 people in the phone queue. I have worked 10 days in a row, including 3 night shifts, and Manfred still doesn't want to give me a raise! Just leave me in peace!
So,
Okay.
you have no clues for me?
Okay, so she's not the one that called us in for the case. And she seems to be overwhelmed by a lot. But that's another fact for the case that we'll probably have to use later.
What is your relationship with Sophie Windheimer?
Excuse me for a second. Oh man, I don't know how I'd survive the office without her.
Oh, okay, she likes her.
Sucks that she's at the reception. I would have loved to have her in the office. I'm back. Yes, please collect your toddler from the bus station.
Okay, so she likes Sophie. I'm sure that Sophie likes her too. Whitlock? Last name, Whitlock. Okay. Password. Accessible. Okay, so we need to find a password, and the hint is me in sexy aliens. Interesting. Profile picture, posing. Alright, cool. That's it. We have nothing.
If there are clues to her password. I don't think I have enough information to crack it yet.
Right, I thought so. Okay, cool. Layout lazy. Interesting. Freddy. Cedarus? Rufus Cedarus. Okay, cool. I have no idea who this is, but I guess it doesn't matter.
I'd feel particularly appreciated.
Yeah, he's Employee of the Month, and they didn't even give him a photo, which is kind of crazy, but anyways.
The dimly lit room seemed to promise well-kept secrets and rumors.
Damn, it is pretty dark in here. I feel a bit scary. Ooh. Alright, let's investigate him first. Oh. Angry brow, stern. Interesting. Okay, okay. Tie. Expensive. A branch manager. Interesting. Stain. Okay, so he's a family man. He has kids. Interesting, interesting. This gives us literally no information, but we'll get there in a second, I guess. Can we figure out any names yet? So we have, oops, I didn't mean to press back. I hate how on like the Nintendo Switch, the buttons are so different for Xbox and Nintendo Switch. Like they're just like backwards. I hate how they've done that. Let's take a look at this sign. What does it say?
Fancy nameplate.
Yeah.
It says Ernst.
Ernst. Ernst. Why do you pronounce it like that? Like Alright, let me stop. There we go. That's all we needed. Just needed a little bit more deduction. Okay, is this his two kids? Twins! Oh, that's so cute. Oh. It's framed, so high quality, and... there's something hidden behind. Of course, everyone that always has a massive portrait in their office definitely has some type of safe behind it. Okay.
Is it normal to have a huge painting of your family in your office?
Not really. Okay, cool. I think we're done with that. So let's have a look at our little deduction here, which is for the suspects. So it says blank the giraffe. Okay, so that's definitely Sophie. Works as a she works as a receptionist. The bear is Manfred, and he is the branch manager. Laura the cat works in customer service. Oh, is there more? Yep. The crocodile called Freddy works in... There we go, duck approved.
Now that I had worked out these names, I was ready to check out the crime scene.
Nice.
Let's see where that lunch got stolen from. Then I could finally talk to my client.
Okay, right, so we get to find out more about the crime scene now. Awesome. Can I go outside now? I can, nice, okay. This is the guy that we saw outside that we couldn't quite speak to yet.
Ruffled my feathers, and I wondered what kind of sorry soul was standing all alone in the rain.
Oh, I kind of want to see this first before I speak to Mr. Buffalo Man. So we're going to talk.
Someone
look at
left
this.
their bag here. Ugh. It's full of dirty gym clothes.
Huh. It seems to be the same duffel bag that had the salami in it, which is pretty weird, but okay. Let's talk to
Hey
him.
man, this isn't the bus stop. You'll have to walk south to the central bus station.
He sounded Jamaican
I'm
for a
not
second.
here to take a bus.
Let's start off with the note first, because we are here to figure out who the hell called us on this case. No one has stood forward, and it's kind of like, hello, I can't do my job if I don't know who I'm working for.
I'm
Alright.
investigating a case here at Bear Bus.
Oh,
Yep.
do you mean the lunch that got stolen?
Yes!
Exactly. You know who called me?
Nah, too busy minding my own business. I don't talk much with the customer service folks.
Oh, okay. I don't talk much with the customer service folks. The only person in customer service, though, I'm pretty sure is Laura, and then there was one other person who had their laptop with the password on it. So maybe I need to find that other person to figure out who called me. Alright, let's ask him about the duffel bag, because this seems pretty suspicious that there's the same brand, same look, same everything under the bus, full of dirty gym gear, and then the one of Salami is by Freddy.
Do you know anything about this bag?
Oh, it's really strange. Things in it disappeared and
What?
others appeared.
What?
Very suspicious.
Yeah, that makes no sense. I have no idea what he meant by
What are you even
that.
talking about?
Yeah,
Is
okay,
the-
cool. Let's just skip through this.
Everyone here is being...
Yeah, right. So that made no sense. Things in it disappeared and things reappeared. What does he even mean by that? You're just being so suspicious.
What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
Oh dear, okay.
I wish she'd let me talk to her.
Oh, they're on bad terms. Interesting. Alright, and Freddy!
Do you, like Freddie Frederson?
He's a pretty funny dude.
Oh, okay.
Loves to rant about detective novels.
It does kind of concern me, the fact that he does know a lot about detective stories and things, because it also feels like he could be well equipped to making this whole, like, crime scene and things, because he knows how I would think since he's read my books. But I don't know if it's as deep as that, but you know, I'm speculating here.
As soon as I entered the kitchen, the comforting waft of cheap white toast entered my
Oh
nostrils.
my gosh, please stop.
I knew I had to stay strong.
Oh
This
gosh.
wasn't what I was here for.
Uh-huh.
Stop eating the icing! Can't you wait a couple hours?
Margaret, if it wasn't for
Margaret.
these pants almost bursting, I'd have this for breakfast every day.
Yes, yes, and you can have it and so much more later when we're done preparing.
Okay. Alright, so that is Margaret, which means... Oh, I guess we have to speak to her first, but I'm pretty sure her name is Margaret Whitlock, because that was her picture on the PC that we're trying to kindly break into. Let's take a look at this board really quickly. So cancelled something, budget cuts. What was cancelled? Oh, their Halloween party, okay. Hungry, get your lunch. I swear I had like a little... Oh my gosh. Angry, no, there we go. Hungry. Get your own lunch, okay. Looking for editor, unpaid. Anything else? Nope, I think that was it.
Office parties are a bad idea anyway. They stopped doing them at the precinct after the, jam incident.
Jam incident? What incident? Weird, okay.
I'm a private detective, and I'm here to investigate a case.
Is that so?
That
I need
is
to
so.
find my client. Do you know who it could be?
Yeah, Freddy's a bit of a weird one, so I'd imagine you would call detective.
It's not Freddy though.
Personally, I feel we're doing just fine, and don't need no messing about our business around here.
Interesting why you'd say that. You're already, you know, inching a bit higher on my suspect list, but I don't know your name yet, so we're gonna leave you in the outskirts a little bit.
Do you know anything about this bag?
Why are you going around pushing bags into people's faces? Ugh, what's that awful smell?
Okay, so it's not his
It's,
bag.
Dirty gym clothes.
Okay, so this is her lunch box, I'm assuming. Oh, there's like a paw print on it. It says, "Thanks for the food, Salami, Bandit." Huh. Handprint, greasy, sharp claws. Interesting. RS. I don't know what that could stand for, but interesting. Whose lunch could this be? I don't know. Oh, here we go. Ah, I never actually took that as a hint. Cool. Alright, so we've got everything here. So that's the Salami Bandit.
This must
Yep.
be the crime scene. This
Yep.
note is curious.
Alright, and let's talk to our dear friend Margaret. Let's, you know, give her a little scan real quick. Oh. Impeccable hair, okay. She's a cook. A baker. Motherly. Interesting. Oh, she's quite old as well. Look at her. Oh, bless her. She's so sweet.
Yes, dear?
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, detective, and I
Our
need to
name
ask some
cracks me up
questions.
so much.
A detective? How exciting!
No?
What's the most gruesome murder you've seen?
Oh.
How many dead bodies have you encountered?
I don't know how to say that. I'm just gonna say teething turtles, whatever that means.
I almost died that one time when I got myself into trouble with the Teething Turtles Mafia.
Oh wow,
That
okay.
incident taught me to stay away from beautiful ladies in red.
Did they break your kneecaps?
What?
Huh? No! You can see that I can walk just fine.
Okay, so she loves like really high stakes crimes. Which again gives me the same vibes of Freddy, because if she enjoys that type of stuff, she could very well set up like, you know, some mischief just to see that in action. I don't know, it could be stretching, but you never know. Also, Teething Turtles Mafia Gang, what? So we've had prior cases. I thought this was like our first detective job. Or maybe it was my time with the police. I don't know.
Do you know anyone here who could have hired me?
To be honest, everyone was quite shocked by the lunch theft.
Okay.
No one told me they've called a detective.
Alright, so it's not
I don't
her,
know
so
what's
who the
going
hell
on
is
at
it?
all.
If it's not her, then who the hell called us? Okay, let's ask her about the duffel bag.
Do you know whose bag this is?
Isn't that Freddy's?
Freddy's. Interesting.
What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
She doesn't have the easiest life, you know. She just had a terrible breakup with her ex.
Her ex.
But don't tell anyone.
Her ex could be Boris. I'm fairly certain it's Boris, just based on the fact that he was like, I wish she'd speak to me. So 100% it's got to be Boris. Cedrus. Nice. So we've got everyone's names now, and I'm pretty sure we can fill out these two. So, okay, I still don't know who hired us, but I'm just gonna say blank hired the duck detective because his/her lunch was stolen by a co-worker. Yeah, I'm gonna say this is like lunch was stolen. This makes sense. Lunch was stolen by a co-worker known as, oh yes, the Salami Bandit. That fits, but we don't know who yet. We can say that Margaret, the sheep, works in... does she work in customer service as well? Oh, yes, she does, because she's the one with the laptop that we're trying to break into. Okay, cool. So she's in customer service. The penguin is Rufus, and he works as the janitor. Nice.
Now that I had everyone's name and job, it would be easier to figure out what was going on.
Well, I've spoken to everyone and they can't really give me an answer. I don't know if Laura, like, straight up said no, she didn't call us. She was busy on the phone, so maybe let's just see. Laura? Laura hired us?
So it was Laura who called me. I needed to discuss the case with her. You're my client? Why didn't you tell me?
Literally.
Put you on hold for a second. What? Well, you should have told me. You're the duck detective.
Oh my
What are you?
gosh.
I'm a duck. I'm wearing a trench coat.
So, is Freddy getting fired or what?
What? Freddy?
I'm working on it.
Why does she think Freddy's on it?
It can't be that hard. Sorry, I'm back. Yes, let me walk you through the booking process.
It was time that I found out what happened with the lunch theft and what they were planning in the kitchen. Is this your bag?
Huh? No, mine's over there.
The one with all the salami?
Yeah,
Why do you need so much salami?
it's not mine. It was just
What?
there. A really nice surprise.
Freddy. Okay, so new deduction. Freddy's just stupid. Alright, let's think about what this could be. Obviously, we're missing one word, but I don't know if it's the case where we can still answer it, even though we still need that one word or not. So blank is being something. What is the blue boxes? What options do we have for this? We have framed, heard, seen, stolen, suspicious. It makes sense for it to be framed here. Who's being framed? Who would be being framed? Oh, Freddy. Yeah, it's got to be Freddy because obviously he got to the office, saw that duffel bag full of salami and thought it was his bag and someone just surprised him with some salami. In reality, his actual bag was the duffel bag with the gym clothes in, but I don't know. I think maybe it was switched out by accident. I have no idea. But anyways, Freddy is 100% being framed by the Salami Bandit. Is it Freddy who picked up the wrong bag? Let's have a look. Ah, Freddy himself picked up the wrong bag. Okay, cool.
It was as I thought. Freddy Fredersen was actually being framed.
Interesting.
This office wasn't as boring as it looked.
Okay.
When Freddy took the bus back, and he
Interesting.
went to pick up his luggage, he must have picked up the wrong bag.
Oh,
This
okay.
happened
Yeah. It's
because
as
there
we
was
thought.
another bag that's identical to his. The bag that he picked up belonged to the Salami Bandit.
Yep.
This made him a target. And to get rid of Freddy, the Salami Bandit decided to frame him.
Everyone! It's time for you know what! Get into position. I just texted her, so she should be here in a...
Huh? What's this?
Surprise!
Surprise, Sophie.
No way. This is all for me?
Yep. Huh? Salami?
Huh? A letter? Ugh. Oh.
Oh dear.
Salami? What a terrible present.
No, you silly idiot! The real present got stolen and switched to salami!
The
Salami Bandit!
I saw an awful lot of high-grade salami in Fredersen's bag.
And now there's no question who the perpetrator is. I've been telling you all along, we can't trust Fredersen.
Not too fast,
By the
Laura.
end of the day, he'll be fired. Mark my words.
Seems like a bit of an overreaction to a present being stolen.
True.
Or is there more to it?
So it says, Buongiorno everyone. Quite unbelievable, I entered the office really easily, lol. Sayonara, edgelords. Why is the B and the E highlighted? Interesting. I don't know. There's not really much to this letter though, so... Alright, let's have a little read. I'm so curious to know what this book is about.
Oh God,
Oh no.
what did I just read?
Oh dear, okay, so it's a really bad book. So, the title is Sexy Aliens Want My Number. Let's put in like some good music here, you know, to really set the scene. Captain Brightbeak stared deep into the aliens' eyes. There were 12 of them, and they were red. The eyes, not the aliens. The aliens were blue. And there were 43. All of them wore shiny metal armor, which shined like something shiny made of curved metal. The lead alien stepped forward. Captain Brightbeak could tell it was the lead alien because it was the one who stepped forward. It was also the most beautiful, the only one with purple eyes. It made a noise that sounded a bit like talking, from a hole that looked a bit like a pretty lady's mouth. The translation device the captain had invented, word into action, translating the words into words he could understand. Hey, you look cute, a mechanical voice whispered into his ear. Can I get your number? So this might be the worst fiction I've ever read.
It's a heart-shaped necklace. Ugh, looks tacky.
Okay, Boris 100% got the tacky necklace, and then
Someone gifted Sophie a plushie. It says
Plushie.
limited edition.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, the plushie definitely seems like something that Laura would give. Ah, we can ask her about Rufus. I didn't even
Are you
realize.
getting along with Rufus Sedaris?
You know, the two of us are from the older
I just figured out
generation,
something. Oh my gosh, okay.
which means we understand each other well.
Oh.
He is quite harsh towards the younger ones, though.
They've definitely got a thing going on, I think. But yeah, what I realized is... Hold on. See this book? Who's it by? Sufa Series or something like that? That's Rufus. Rufus wrote this, but he did it under like a different name. Oh my gosh, and that makes so much sense because Margaret and Rufus have a thing, which means her password makes sense because it's like me and sexy aliens. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I've actually got that in the bag. Oh, right, yes. Laura's away from her desk, so we can snoop around. Oh, it's the book. Oh, it might be her. So she's messaging Sophie. What a dumb pen name. What's it? What dumb... It's just his name backwards. Yes, Rufus did write it. I remember reading in the book about the aliens. There was specifically one with purple eyes. And since the first one is blue, I'm assuming they're giving us a hint that it's gonna be purple-eyed alien. Is eyed one? It is. Let's go. Hey, that was really easy. Can I just say, I am absolutely smashing it with these deductions. Like, I'm so proud of myself right now. It's like I was meant to be a duck detective. What can I say? Oh, customs, imports. So customs procedures for the passengers entering from the west border. Allowed goods. Personal items worth less than 500 schmuck. Notify the local police bar. So prohibited goods, weapons. Oh. Scary. Can we figure out anything here? Nothing got stolen. Margaret gave a plushie. Laura gave a book. Boris gave a necklace. Nothing got stolen. Can we do the message? So, oh, we know that Sophie received a scary letter that contained a... I'm just gonna say like a silly letter that contained a scary message. Ah, yes. Yes. Salamis are being imported. Oh, okay. I don't have that yet. They're being something imported from Brazil. One of these. Yeah, I feel like Margaret would have given the plushie, no? Or Manfred gave the plushie. No. Boris. No. Sophie received the following presents from her colleagues. Okay, maybe Laura got her the plushie and maybe the book wasn't. Maybe the book was from Rufus. Oh my goodness.
So, nothing got stolen after all.
You're joking.
See.
That makes absolutely no sense. Why would Rufus gift her his book about sexy aliens when it's his little thing going on with Margaret? I don't get it. Maybe Sophie likes his books? Oh, I don't know. Anyways, I'm literally like running out of options because no one else shares anything with me. Oh wait, did I even... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I spent like 10 minutes running around trying to find this last clue so I can fill out the words, only to figure out I never actually investigated her screen after unlocking it. I don't know what was going on there, but Bearbus internal vouchers for customer service agents. Okay. parts lovers.
Who is this person she's messaging?
Interesting. Yes. Yay! I knew it. I knew I just needed
That
legally.
explains all the high-grade salami.
Okay.
I just needed to find out who was behind this. Western goods are prohibited from entering and being sold in the East. This is why the Salami Bandit decided to make a business out of buying high-grade salami in the West, smuggling it to the East, and selling it at a high profit. Also, for some reason, Sophie received a letter from the Salami Bandit that had a hidden, threatening message. This was serious. I had to question all of the employees. Thanks for coming, everyone. Well, everyone except for Sophie. Where is she?
Where is she?
Slacking off, playing on her computer phone, like usual.
She's having problems with her family. She was at her desk and said she needed a moment.
I will start then regardless. I have made my deductions and drawn some serious conclusions.
Oh, finally! Is Freddy getting fired then?
Who is
Nope.
the murderer?
What? No one died.
I'm getting framed! I'm telling you!
Yes, you are, Freddy.
Load of baloney.
He is right, actually. He is getting framed.
What? Why would anyone bother?
Wow.
That is the question, isn't it? Why would anyone bother?
Get to the point.
It's through my
he's getting
observations
frustrated.
that I uncovered a conspiracy.
This is ridiculous! Why are we still listening to a random doc that waddled into this office? I'm leaving.
Okay, so
I'm a
Rufus is not
certified
happy.
private investigator and
It's okay. Just tell us what you know.
Salami is being smuggled from Salsiccia using your very own buses.
Huh? What's going on?
Oh,
Okay,
and
this
he's
is
the
going
bus
too
driver,
far.
so he
I
would
really
know.
have more
No, that is really scandalous. Does that mean we're losing our jobs?
Not quite.
Maybe. Listen, everybody! It's really important that no one leaves the premises.
Well, it's too late for that.
I need to get back to work.
Oh, everybody's leaving?
Yep. And, Freddy, you gonna leave too? Let's have a quick chat with, Rufus.
Why would Laura recruit you to deal with the theft?
Why wouldn't she
Are there
recruit
any other
me?
detectives who are actually qualified for the job?
Okay.
I've been doing very well so
Alright,
far,
Rufus.
if I do say so myself.
Yeah.
The truth will be revealed in the end.
Oh, Rufus is doing something secretive. Like, why is he being all angsty about it? Oh, wait, can I? Oh, I can investigate. Wait, have I done this already? I think I have.
Finally, Manfred is out of his office.
Ah, yes, yes, yes. I didn't realize they're gonna allow me to do this right now. Okay, cool. All right, let's move the
Time
painting.
to see what's behind his precious family portrait.
Yep. Okay, let's have a look. It's CSOOBD. CS is customer service. What could that mean? Like, how many people are employed in those areas? Let's give it a try. So we have 2 in customer service, 1 in the operating office, and 1 bus driver. Is that correct? How many bus drivers are there? Yeah, because Freddy's the only one in the operating office. Bus drivers, there's literally only 2, maybe 3, 4. 4 bus drivers? Keys. Server room key? Ah, yes, I can explore in there now, which is pretty good. Dear Ingrid, what is... I'm gonna have to read these when, like, through my inventory so we can have a little look about what this is about. Let's quickly just go outside, talk to Boris really quickly. And... oh, Manfred's out here. Okay.
It's not really a detective's job to spin crazy conspiracy theories.
Excuse me?
Sometimes the truth is pretty crazy.
Right.
Seems a bit cheap.
Oh yes, I want to take a read about what this note said. So let's see, what does this note say? It says... Dear Ingrid, I know I haven't been there for you and the kids recently, so Ingrid is his wife, but things are looking up. I would love to take you to a romantic getaway to Hollandaise. Love, Manfred. And then it says something, open up, demands, the employee of the month. Ooh! TV in my room, keep quiet about the thing. Do all of these things and nothing will happen to you. Oh, so this letter has got to be from Rufus. Because Rufus was given employee of the month. Why else would he be requesting that? Oh my goodness, I'm piecing this together. I'm too good. Okay. Yeah, so he's being blackmailed by Rufus either for this or something else. But I honestly think it might be the Salami Bandit. I think Rufus might be the Salami Bandit. But we probably need more evidence than this. But yeah, Manfred is being blackmailed. All right, let's speak to Boris.
She left? Just like this?
Sophie?
Maybe she's at home.
That's it. You'll never see me again. I quit? She's quitting? Oh, this is not a good time. Come on, girly. I'm trying to figure out, like, a crime right now. All right, Laura, what do you have to say about this huge mess?
Sophie left! And she left a note on the desk.
Okay.
Sophie's parents are awful, you know. I wonder if that's what made her run away.
Maybe. Ah, I can ask her about the letter.
This is the note Sophie left. Can you tell me more about it?
It doesn't make sense at all that she'd just suddenly leave. She definitely needs the money. And she would have told me. I'm her friend.
True. This letter, in quotation marks, isn't real. Oh, we can take a look at our laptop. Blocked. Don't. Fight. Am I the asshole for expecting my co-workers to remember my birthday? Fair enough. So she's online. Birthday card, high expectations. Cool. So, okay, so she wanted to snitch. I'll tell them everything. This has got to be about the Salami Bandit. So Sophie wanted to snitch. So she quit, or so we think, or that was simply just to deter our attention away from her.
Online.
And really, she was kidnapped. That's my thought.
The last dialed number on this phone is 03051777.
Interesting. Let's just check something really quickly. I'm pretty sure there was a phone number. Yes, notify the local police about suspicious activity, and that is the number that she wanted to call. So, my suspicions is that Sophie was about to bring the police and to expose everything, and at that moment, she got kidnapped.
What are you doing?
Secret detective business.
Yep.
The electrical sparks and blinking lights created a claustrophobic atmosphere. I definitely felt that I wasn't supposed to be here.
So we've never been here until now, and it looks kind of odd and spooky in a sense.
What's he keeping in all these boxes?
He? Who's he? Rufus? Because he's the janitor, so you would think. Okay, okay, and the letter asked for a TV in his room. I'm assuming this is Rufus's room. Yeah, this all adds up. So Rufus is doing some sneaky work. He might be the Salami Bandit. Let's see. Sale listing for a voucher. So is he selling them? Selling vouchers? Okay, so Manfred got blackmailed because Manfred wanted to snitch? Well, no, we know Sophie wanted to snitch, so maybe it's not this. Maybe it's Sophie's one. Sophie got kidnapped, yes. There we go. We got it in the end.
Sophie got kidnapped.
This is a big one, okay. So blank, blank, blank to make him/her stay quiet about. Okay, so the Salami Bandit kidnapped, maybe, Sophie. To make him/her stay quiet about the Salami Bandit. Blank is the one that provides the blank to blank. Maybe Boris, because he's the bus driver. So Boris is the one that provides the salamis to, I don't know, not Rufus, is it? No. Manfred? I don't know. Oh, okay. So 3 things are wrong. Maybe Rufus is the one? So yeah, these are right. 3 things are wrong though. So I think it's these 3 at the bottom that are wrong. So we have a couple of things. So Rufus blackmailed Manfred to make him stay quiet about, or maybe it's like, okay. Who would provide the vouchers to Rufus? Margaret? Ain't no way, really?
So this is what Rufus and Margaret were doing with the vouchers.
Damn, so it had nothing to do with the salamis.
It might be illegal, but this wasn't what I was here for.
Oh gosh,
I
okay.
needed to catch the Salami Bandit thing.
Finally. So the only people that like we don't know anything about is Boris, Manfred, Laura, and Freddy. Like those are the only people that we. Oh no, Manfred I guess we've seen has been involved with like Rufus and stuff, trying to keep quiet about them selling vouchers. But I don't know. So Sophie is at Bear Buses station. What's the option? Cake? Fine. It's got to be the. She's under the bus! Under a bus. In a bus? Ah, yes, we got it.
Oh my God! That's where she is being kept.
Yep.
It's important that I stayed calm now.
Yeah.
I couldn't alert the culprit, or all of this will have been for nothing.
Okay.
I needed to first figure out who is behind everything, so I could confront them.
Interesting. Who is behind everything so I can confront them? Who is the Salami Bandit? I still don't know. So Sophie's like in the bus right now. She's been kidnapped. She's in the bus. Who would have been able to put her there? Boris maybe, but he seemed shocked that she was kidnapped. So it wouldn't make sense for it to be Boris. And Laura was shocked as well and confused. Freddy is just Freddy. I don't even know if Freddy is relevant right now. He might just be irrelevant and just that guy that no one likes. Margaret has her own thing going on with Rufus, so the only person really is Manfred. Manfred, yeah, really, it can only be Manfred. And now that I think about it, Manfred was outside while everyone else is inside. He was the only one outside by the bus. So he could have very well taken her there. Yeah. Handwriting. Wait. So this was a letter from the Salami Bandit. Oh yes, you're right. The handwriting in this supposed letter of Sophie quitting is identical to the letter that the Salami Bandit left, and it's identical to the letter that Manfred wrote to his wife. Oh my gosh, yes, of course. His/her handwriting are identical. Let's go. We got it, guys.
Manfred is the Salami Bandit.
I wasn't expecting
That makes
that.
a lot of sense.
I was not expecting that, like, at all.
Ironic that his handwritten note meant to frame Fredersen ended up incriminating Manfred instead.
Yep.
Something was missing here.
What's missing? I thought we got it.
Who else was involved?
There's
in this?
more?
I had
Really?
collected everything I needed. I just had to organize my thoughts.
There's more? Okay. Who would be working with Manfred? Oh yeah, definitely Boris. Because Boris doesn't really have any relation so far to the story. Laura wouldn't kidnap Sophie, so it's got to be Boris, I think. So Boris is the Salami Bandit's accomplice because the Salami Bandit needed someone who could easily carry out the importing of these salamis. Definitely. Yep, knew it. I knew, he drove a lot. He drove a lot compared to all the other bus drivers.
It made sense for the bus driver to be involved.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, we already know that Boris is the accomplice, so maybe... Yeah, what? Oh, hold on. Why would Sophie snitch unless she knew what was going on? So maybe it's Sophie that's the accomplice because she used to date Boris and the Salami Bandit needed someone who could convince Boris. Ah, yes, that makes so much sense.
I couldn't believe Sophie managed to talk Boris into this.
That's actually kind of crazy, though.
Aha! I had it all figured out now.
Damn, that was pretty good,
It
those
was
last
time
deductions
that I
that we did.
confront the culprits. But first, I had to free Sophie.
Let's do it.
Oh,
Sophie! What happened?
what's going on out here?
Why is everyone yelling?
This looks dramatic.
It's kind of a long story.
And guess who deduced said long story?
That's right, me.
The one and only Duck
Duck
Detective.
Detective. That's
Read
right.
the room.
This is how everything went down. The Bretzel Bearbus branch was suffering losses and had their budget cut as a result.
Yep.
Manfred, worried about the financial stability of his family, felt himself backed into a corner. This is when he became the Salami Bandit. He made his grand plan of salami smuggling and realized he couldn't do this alone. He recruited Boris, since it would be easiest for the bus driver to load and unload the wares discreetly.
Yeah.
The bus would go through a customs check at the Salsiccia bus station first. And then Boris would take a detour to get the salami and load it onto the bus. This is why the buses always had a huge delay. It wouldn't be easy to talk Boris into crime, so Manfred
so she
convinced
used
Sophie to
Sophie,
join
yeah.
the team. Boris's obsession with her would make it easy for her to manipulate him into helping with their plan. Everything was going well until the Duck Detective, that's me, infiltrated the office. Freddy was meant to be the scapegoat for the crime, but I'm not fooled that easily. Sophie began getting cold feet and ultimately wanted to confess to the police. Manfred couldn't have this, so he interfered. In an outburst of panic, he abducted her and hid her in the luggage compartment.
So that's why
of
he
one
was
of-
outside.
and
I said
this
so.
is
I did
why
say so.
Manfred stole Laura's lunch.
Damn.
What?
Everything is figured out, but who is truly guilty? Manfred, Sophie, and Boris are all involved in the smuggling. Who should get arrested for their crimes? Manfred was the mastermind behind everything. Should Manfred get arrested?
100%. We are here for justice.
He is the reason this all started in the first place. Of course he should be arrested. What about Sophie? Without her, the smuggling wouldn't have been possible. She manipulated poor Boris into taking the salami across the border. Should Sophie get arrested?
Yeah, of course. I'm sorry, Sophie, but even though you was kidnapped at some point, you still was accountable, so yes.
What she did was clearly illegal. She needs to face the consequences. Boris was at the end of the chain. Had he refused to take the salami on board, the plan would have not worked out. Should Boris get arrested?
Unfortunately, yes, because he still agreed. Although it is weird how we're kind of having to pick who we save and who we don't. Like, is there alternate endings to this? I don't know, but we can look into that afterwards. But yeah, I do think everyone should be arrested. I mean, they all had equal accountability.
He might have not realized what was going on entirely, but that doesn't mean he's not liable for engaging in the smuggling. All right, I've made up my mind. I will report to the state police. Manfred! Sophie! Boris!
And I do it again!
Damn, okay.
Anything to secure my
Alright,
family's
Manfred.
well-being.
I see how it is.
I'm not sure grand-scale salami smuggling was necessary for that.
How else was I going to cope with all the budget cuts? If anyone actually worked in this office, we wouldn't have such terrible performance in the first place.
Hey, I work.
Yes, and then you keep asking for promotions. How am I going to give anyone a promotion if we have people baking cakes during working hours? And while we're at it, Rufus, how dare you embezzle money from the company?
Very true. Are we going to be able to, like,
me?
arrest him as well? Rufus and Margaret?
That's... Rufus said we're only doing that until his book takes off. And then I'll play the lead alien in the movie adaptation.
Look who's going to jail now, Manfred. Not me, that's for sure.
So we don't get to arrest them? That feels really weird because we've arrested all the other three, but we've not arrested Rufus and Margaret. I think everyone should be arrested besides, like, Laura and Freddie.
If I had known that calling the duck detective would result in this, I would have never done it. You were supposed to find out who stole my lunch, not accuse my best friend of smuggling.
I'm sorry, Sophie, but it is what it is.
I knew this was a bad idea from the beginning.
Yeah,
Why
you shouldn't have done
did
it.
Boris have to lose the bag?
Oh,
My God, he is such an idiot!
that's what you're concerned
I
about?
had no idea it was that important. Why didn't anyone tell me about the plan? You said your cousin was ill, and the only thing that would make her happy was the salsiccia salamis.
I should have known. If you're stupid enough to believe that, then you're also too stupid to bring a couple sausages across the border.
So true, but still.
Wow, you really did quack the case, Mr. Duck Detective.
Freddie, stop.
Just
You're
as
making me
cool as
blush.
I imagined.
Not now, Fredderson. The truth. The truth is an ugly mistress.
It is. But we got them in the end. We did our bit.
But it is my duty
As
to
the
throw
duck detective.
bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice.
Yeah. We did our job though. Damn, and that's the credits for the Duck Detective. I think it's been recording for 2 hours now and we were able to crack the case pretty quickly. It wasn't too difficult, but there were bits that did make me think a little bit more than I should have, but I think that's a good thing. I like games that are a little bit more challenging on the brain, so that was a pretty cool concept and I think it worked really, really well.
Oh, crap.
I thought it was over. It's not over
I
yet.
completely forgot to collect my payment from Laura.
Oh, so we're still
Everybody
poor.
already went home. How am I going to pay for the bus? Guess I'm walking home.
Oh dear. Oh, Freddy. Hey.
Need a ride?
Kinda.
I just booked this one. It's been such a long day after all.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, stop it.
Come on,
we
it'll be
do.
fun.
It will be
Plus,
fun.
you must be tired after all the detective work.
I really don't.
Please?
Go on, Eugene. You know you want to.
Yeah, fine.
Great. Now I finally have time to tell you all about my ideas
Aw,
for your
this is
social
so
media.
cute.
Please don't.
I could get you tons of publicity.
No.
And imagine, we can team up.
Absolutely not.
Oh, they're so gonna
And
be
I
a
could be
pair.
your sidekick.
Yeah, 100%. Nice! We cracked the case of the Salami Bandit. I'm surprised it didn't take us at least 3 hours. I think we got through it quite quickly, which I'm pretty proud of, but well done to me! What can I say? Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure there's a second game that they brought out recently, so if you guys are interested in seeing more of the Duck Detective, please do feel free to give this video a like and comment down below so I know this is what you guys want to see more of, and I'll be sure to make a video next on it. That's it for this save file. I think this is save file 3 now on this channel. Thank you for joining in my shenanigans of being a Duck Detective. I'll see you guys in the next game. Bye!